So this video is actually going to be a product review. Today we're looking at the Weber rib rack, and so yeah, we're going to see how it works. Stay tuned. Welcome back to another episode of AntStill BBQ. This is Anthony here, and like I said, we're going to be using the Weber rib rack today. So basically, the purpose of this is to be able to, use your grill more efficiently. It allows you to stack multiple racks of ribs vertically, and that way you could take, my little kettle grill and basically maximize the surface area. So instead of cooking 1 or 2 slabs of ribs, you can cook, I think this thing says up to 4. Let's see. Excuse me, 5. So you can cook up to 5 racks of ribs. But we're going to review it and see how it works. I've been marinating 2 racks of ribs overnight. I'll put my, my spice mix down in the description so you can see how I seasoned them. So yeah, that's ready to go to throw on the rib rack. But before we get started, I just want to say thanks again for checking out the channel. It's because of you all that I keep going and doing this YouTube thing. You all are giving me some great feedback. So I just want to say thanks again. If you haven't already, greatly appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot, and it helps more people like you see these videos that it seems like you all like. So again, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share with a friend, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, before I get started, I also want to show you all my new grill assistant. So check out Kane the Chow Chow. We just got him a couple weeks ago. Beautiful Chow Chow. We got him from a great breeder here in the greater Metro Atlanta area out in Loganville. So we love him. I just want to show you all my dog. He's been a dream so far. But now that I got that out of the way, now that you met my new grill assistant, let's go ahead and throw these ribs in the rack and see how they do. So we have our ribs on. Go ahead and set your timer and your stopwatch. Right now my temp is holding steady at right under 300, so like 280, which is a good temp, excuse me, for it to really smoke. We're not even gonna open that grill for the next hour and a half or so. So go ahead and set your stopwatch so you know how long your ribs are on just in general, and then set a timer for about an hour and a half, and you should be good. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out my how to do a snake method video. I'll probably link it somewhere, wherever the heck it links at in the video, but go ahead and check out that video, because that's the method I used for this particular fire. With that snake method, we want to get a long smoke, and so that snake method is going to allow the fire to slowly creep around the edge of the grill. So check out that video. You'll see a link. In the meantime, we're going to sit back and kind of chill out, and then we'll check on those ribs here in a few. But as you can see, that rib rack really allows you to stack multiple ribs. I only have 2 on right now, but like I said, you can stack up to 5. But yeah, we'll just see how those do in a couple of hours or so, and come back to it. Alrighty, so we are at the hour and a half mark. Let's take a look at these ribs. Ho ho! course, they're looking amazing. Yeah, these are smoking really good. And we have good bark on both sides. Great smoke, so you know that smokiness really got in. You can see our snake method working to perfection. That charcoal is coming all the way around. So yeah, these are looking good. I'm gonna let them sit probably another 30 minutes, let it get to the 2-hour mark, and then we will apply some barbecue sauce, let that caramelize, and these will be ready to try. But you can see how well this rib rack holds the ribs. Again, we could put 5 on, we just got 2 today, but we're really maximizing the space of our kettle grill. So I will see you all back here in a second. So I'm running my temp gauge, and you can see it's temping really high, almost at the 200 mark. So, and this is in the thickest part of the meat. So these ribs are good to go. Like I said, what I'm gonna do is just add a little barbecue sauce on one. I'm gonna do dry rub on the other. Get these off and we'll be good to go. So as you can see, the ribs turned out really well, which I wasn't really worried about. The rib rack was a great addition to my overall grilling arsenal. It allows me to cook, multiple racks of ribs on my kettle grill. So if, you have a kettle grill like this or just a smaller grill in general and you want to cook something else in addition to the ribs, this is a great option because it really allows you to efficiently use your space. So I would highly recommend it. Of course, you all know me. I got to do my taste test. So let's see how our ribs are doing. I did one dry rub and one with some barbecue sauce that I let caramelize for about 15-20 minutes. So let's see how our ribs turned out. So, of course, very tender. Like I said, I'll drop down in the description the particular spices that I use for a marinade overnight. But of course, this turned out really well. Proud of how the rib rack performed. Definitely will be using it in the future, especially if I got folks that, want a few rib racks from me. This would be a great way to maximize the size of my grill. So I highly recommend it. It wasn't sponsored or anything. I just went and bought it for myself to, see how it worked. But I would highly recommend that rib rack. But, I want to know if you end up buying it. Tell me what you think about it. If you're thinking about buying it, feel free to comment down below and ask me any questions. But so far so good, and I only used 2 racks of ribs, but I think this will be a great addition for you. So if you like this video, if it gave you some type of value, greatly appreciate it if you like and subscribe to the channel. Again, it helps me grow and it helps more people like you find these videos. But until next time, I'll catch you all later. Peace.